It's Sports Frenzy! Sports Frenzy!
Welcome, everyone, to Season 6, Episode 6 of the Recap Show. I'm Coach Cole. Making it back successfully from Chicago is the voice of Jamie Rose.
Is.
I can see him, but you cannot. So what's going on, Rose?
Not much. Had a great time in Chicago. Saw a few of the sights. Went to a couple cool restaurants. Just hung out with some good friends. So had a nice time.
Cool.
Drove past Soldier Field and the Chicago White Sox ballpark.
Nice.
Everybody in Chicago was wearing the Cubs gear too.
I'm sure they were.
Yes, they were.
Not doing so bad right now, those Cubbies.
Oh, they lost yesterday, I saw. So.
Well, I'm speaking as far as they've gone so far.
Oh,
so.
yes.
Well, good. I'm glad you had some fun. Now it's back to reality.
It is. It's time for some sports frenzy time.
We have some recaps for you, and some of these weren't so fun this weekend. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll start with some high school football action for you, where we got Monroe over Adrian, 46-20.
Summerfield over Madison, 22-14.
Clinton continuing their streak, 56-6. This was Jamie Rose's destruction game of the week, and they did it once again.
Ida over Hillsdale, 20-17 in 2 overtimes.
As this game was exciting from when people were tweeting, so I was following that one.
That should have been my squeaker game of the week right there.
Oh, thought it would have been close like that. That's crazy. But good job, Hillsdale, for playing them hard like that, man. That's a good 2 OTs. That's pretty awesome. All right, we got Hudson, man, just destroying Anstead, 26-0.
Whiteford over Sand Creek, 60-24.
Bedford getting the win over Tecumseh, 60-27.
Moving on to some NCAA football. Ida over Northwestern, 40-10.
And our first three-point bonus game. It's a three-point bonus game. Yeah. We've got Alabama over Texas A&M, 41-23.
But hold the phone. Coming right back to you. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
3 points.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
3 points.
A 3-point bonus game.
Yes, it's your other 3-point bonus game.
And in a heartbreaker of a game, in the last 10 seconds of the game, Michigan's punter fumbles the ball, and Michigan State rumbling and tumbling down the field to get the touchdown. Michigan State over Michigan, 27-23.
Heartbreaker indeed.
Yes. But you know what? I'm proud of the Michigan Wolverines. They played a heck of a game. They were leading 59 minutes and 50 seconds of the game, and they played their hearts out. And had it not been for a last-second mistake, Michigan would have probably won that game.
I loved, I was a strong supporter of Coach Hoke. I stood with Coach Hoke, and I loved Coach Hoke. But, and these recruits, most of these kids that are here right now are his recruits. Coach Harbaugh has turned these guys into a powerhouse team, and for them to come as far as they have so far is just, it's amazing. So, we take our losses with our wins, and it's like Coach Harbaugh said, and then the only thing I brought up about this game was the officiating was a little crazy at times, but other than that, we take our losses with our wins, and we move on, and we learn from this. And heck of a game. It was great. I mean, because let's face it, State has tore us up the last few years, so it was nice to actually have an exciting game, and this was an exciting game.
Yep.
So moving on, Jamie Rose, we were just talking about this before going on the air. He did get his squeaker game of the week. We're going to give it to him. I feel a touchdown is still within the ballpark of being a squeaker win. So we have LSU over Florida, 35-28.
Notre Dame defeats USC, 41-31.
On to NBA basketball action. Preseason basketball action, I should say. The Memphis Grizzlies over the OKC Thunder, 98-78.
The Knicks over the Celtics, 101-95.
Hockey action. We have the Montreal Canadiens getting a win over the Detroit Red Wings, 4-1.
Rough weekend for the Red Wings. They lost 2 in a row.
Yes, they did.
Squeaking by the Senators. The Nashville Predators squeak by the Ottawa Senators, 4-3 in a shootout.
And on to your Sunday NFL football action. We have the Bengals getting a win over the Bills, 34-21, and I believe, yes, that continues to make the Bengals still undefeated.
Yes. The Steelers get a big win over the Arizona Cardinals, 25-13. Apparently Michael Vick is doing pretty good for him.
Michael Vick is not doing pretty good for him.
Oh, he's not?
He was benched today in
Oh.
favor of, something Laundry, I think his name is.
Oh.
So, yes.
Whoops.
Laundry came in and got the win for him. Up next, we have the Jets over the Washington Redskins, 34-20.
The Lions get their first win of the season over the Bears, 37-34 in overtime.
A squeaker win, a barely got by win, but they pulled it off. So.
Yes, they did.
Congratulations, Lions, for not going 0-16 again. All right, NASCAR was at the Kansas Speedway. This is the second of the 3 races in the next chase for the Cup Series. And Joey Logano gets a win as your number 1 guy. And he knocked out, apparently him and Matt Kenseth had a little tussle to get that spot. And Kenseth either says that Logano bumped into him, but Logano said, I was racing the same style as Matt Kenseth was, and I can adjust my style as needed, and he kind of hit me first, and I finished up and got through. So Matt Kenseth says that he is no longer a fan of Joey Logano, as it knocked him down to 14th. So your number 1 guy was Joey Logano. Number 2 was Danny Hamlin. And Jimmy Johnson was number 3. If any one of those guys won for you, you get a point. You know, I think Rose and I, it's almost like we've kind of threw this out the door, but we really haven't. We just keep forgetting to do this. But our points this week, Rose got 10, I got 14. I don't have them here with me at the moment, but I hold title belt this week. I don't think we've mentioned that in like every episode we've been in, but maybe the first one.
Wow, come on, Tim.
So there we go. There's what you got.
Oh, boy. Let's see. Some facts for you guys. The rankings came out, and Ohio State is still ranked number 1, but Baylor is starting to catch him up in the points there. I think if Ohio State struggles with any more teams that aren't ranked, I think you could see Baylor taking 1 and Ohio State dropping to 2, because Ohio State has 1,428 points. Baylor has 14,016, and my laundry is going all out of the fritz.
Wow.
All right. Sorry about that.
You need to even up that load better, Rose.
I know, right? I think I got too many sweatshirts in there. It's been a little chillier here. But anyways, moving on. We have just a couple teams moving up a ranking, nothing big. Michigan State still is ranked 7th.
Yeah, they didn't move, which was kind of surprising.
Well, they didn't. I think if they would have dominated maybe Michigan.
They must base some of it on the way they perform or the way the game goes.
Yeah. The big move up of the week was probably Stanford. They moved up 5 spots, and Iowa moved up 5 spots. Florida dropped down 5 spots. Michigan only dropped 3 spots from 12 to 15. Oh, but they're also tied though with Texas A&M. So right now, when you look at the rankings,
how do you tie?
They have the same number of points. Both have 614 points.
That's nuts.
So, but actually, Texas A&M dropped down six spots.
Toledo Rockets moved up too, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They moved up 3 spots to 19.
Rockets are undefeated right now.
Yep.
Go Rockets.
But actually, I'm sorry. I need to look at this before I say, the big moves of the week. Ole Miss moved down 11 spots.
Wow.
That's crazy. 11 spots to 24. and dropped from the rankings UCLA, Northwestern, and Boise State.
Was reading that the Southern California job that's looking for a coach right now. Surprisingly, a couple of the interested parties, one of them you might recognize by the name of a guy named Chip Kelly.
Oh, really?
Who is currently coaching the Eagles.
Huh.
And the other name of interest is a guy by the name of Sean Payton. So we'll keep you up to date on that. But I found it interesting that Chip Kelly is looking into that. I think maybe he's not planning on sticking around Philly very long, that maybe he bit off more than he could chew here in Philly. Yeah, it was laundry. Well, I was close, Rose. It's Landry. Landry Jones is the guy's name who replaced Michael Vick today. And if you want to read more on that story, go to our Facebook page. After the fallout of this weekend with all the crap going on at Michigan Stadium, people were actually, they call themselves True Blue fans, were threatening the punter and basically saying all kinds of bad things about him. Well, the Michigan intern, because he's still got the intern in front of his name, athletic director, sent out a note to everyone saying he does not condone this kind of behavior and that this is a vicious attack on a college student, which is true. These guys are kids. Lay off them, man. It's just a game, folks. The truth of this whole matter is I have plenty of friends that like state. And do you think I want any harm to come to them? No, I don't. So there you go, folks. It's just a game.
Also adding the name to the Southern Cal job here, Sean Payton, too. The Saints head coach, too, is apparently reported interested in the Southern California opening.
You can tell that Rose is still on California, on Chicago time, because I said that, Rose.
You said Sean Payton?
I did, right after I said Chip Kelly.
I didn't hear you say Sean Payton. I'm sorry. I failed.
Rose is sleeping over there on his end.
Yeah, it's been a long weekend.
I found NASCAR news, Regan Smith will not return to GR Motorsports in 2016. So we'll see if he turns up somewhere else. You can look at that article also on our Facebook page.
We have good news. Lamar Odom is recovering, and his health is improving. So continue to get better there. And
Griffin's opened up action this weekend too. Do you know that, Rose?
Yes, I did.
The Rampage, but
they won, didn't they?
Oh, did they end up winning?
I think they won the game.
Wait,
Check it here real quick.
Okay, hold on. Oh, this was the first half, first period. All right.
I'm checking it real quick here for you.
Rampage. Griffin started this weekend in regular season for them, and I do believe the Walleye begin here real soon.
No, I'm sorry. They lost. They lost both games to the Rampage. Friday night they lost 2-3, and Saturday they lost 4-0.
All right. Well, I think that's a good enough amount of information for you guys for the recap show. You got anything else for us, Rose?
Nope, that would be it.
All right, guys. Well, you have a great start to your week, everyone. The weeks go by quickly, so we will see you again real soon for the next Picks edition of the show. I'm the coach. Be blessed, everyone.
And I'm Jamie.
And we'll talk to you again real soon.
Yes.
Take care, everybody.
Have a great night.